pep talk time. Welcome to Kyera in My Pocket, where personal transformation gets intimate, raw, and uncensored. So do not say that I didn't warn you. I'm Kyera Kacey, founder of Liberate Her, an international best-selling author of Rich Bitch Money Goals, Becoming the Energetic Match to Wealth. I have coached thousands of women around the world using our 9 iconic rich bitch principles to change their lives, their businesses, and their bank accounts. So get ready for unfiltered stories, TMI moments, and the exact mindset and embodiment shifts that have helped me build a multi-7-figure empire. I am here to help you on your path to personal and professional success. So tune in, turn up, and let's fucking go. I got a pocket full of Kyera. Whoa. I couldn't help myself. Let's go. Okay, this Kyera in My Pocket pep talk is for the woman that wants to do something, but she doesn't fucking do it because she's afraid that if it doesn't work out, she's gonna look bad. This episode is for you. And if you're new to my world and you just got offended that I called you bitch, then you have not read my book, Rich Bitch Money Goals, because you would know that in our community, being called a bitch is a fucking compliment, okay? So take it this morning. Good morning. Hello. You're welcome. Okay, so I just got back from Canada. I did a keynote at this women in business event. It was amazing. I actually need to talk to you about entities and what happened in my hotel room, but that will be for a different episode. So Jenny and I, this morning, we had a team meeting, and you guys, you have to understand, I am just the kind of person that when I want to do something or I have an idea, I just move, and I move very quickly. I don't overthink things. I don't care about timing. And so there was this idea of we 1000% should just do our own event in Burlington, Ontario. Let's just do a 1-day thing. And so we're like, okay, well, when? Because pretty much the entire month of July, I am going to be doing my 25-day program. So I'm going live every day for 25 days. By the way, we have over 415 people that have registered for this free Rich Bitch Money Goals live round. And if you haven't registered, you need to get your ass inside because it's life-changing and we're going to have a good time. So anyway, my month of July is wild, and there's just a lot going on. Okay. So we're like, okay, it's June. Let's just do it in June. I'm like, the end of June. Jenny's like, that's not going to work. Okay. The 21st. No, I'm out of town. So she's like, well, how about next weekend? I'm like, yeah, let's plan a 1-day event next weekend. But here's the deal. We can only do this if we get at least 30 people to say yes. So we put it out there today. I don't care if this happens or not. And here's what I mean by that. It's not I don't mean I don't care. It's not I don't give a shit if we do it. It's not like that. What I mean is I don't have an attachment, first of all, to looking good. I'm not afraid of putting something out there and it not working, or putting something out there and pivoting. I am not afraid to claim something and have it turn into something else or take longer. What I find for so many women is they have this desire or many desires to do something, and they don't do it because they're afraid it's either not going to work out, or they're going to fail, or if they put it out there publicly and it doesn't work, are they going to look bad or stupid? What are people going to think? And it's who the fuck cares? If you put something out there, let's say you've put out an offer before and it just fell on its fucking ass. Okay, here's the good news. The good news is that you're already 10, 20, 30 fucking steps ahead of most people that don't even have the courage to put something out there. So it's it just doesn't matter. I don't know. I'm just so clear that life is wildly fucking short. And if you want to do something and you have the audacity, and I say that in the best way, to just be bold and to be loud and to take up space and create an invitation of some kind for people to join you on the crazy bus, like I think that that is what we should all be doing, and we should be doing it every day. So we put this offer out there today, and I was just sitting thinking about that because I'm like, you know what? I have so much love for myself and I have so much love for Jenny. Jenny's my business partner. And I say that because, you know, I'm really good with doing things that are very unconventional and doing things and doing them where it's like there's not a lot of time. I'm just so comfortable with all of that. I'm uncomfortable with uncertainty. I'm uncomfortable with the unknown. And I want more women to lean into that. You know, when I ran my first Ireland retreat, I didn't have things planned. I just had the certainty that I was going to do it, and I had the certainty that I was the one to do it. And this, I said this weekend at the event, like, your intuition is your fucking superpower. And it is a muscle that you can build. It is a muscle that deeply desires to be strengthened. So when you have an idea come through you, my question is, why in God's name are you not following through? Why are you constantly talking yourself out of an intuitive desire? Why are you delaying what your mind, body, soul, and spirit are craving for you to step into? Like, I just want you to think about that for a second. I want you to really ask yourself, and I guarantee the answer is going to come down to one word, and it is the fucking F word. And I'm not talking about fuck, I am talking about fear. FEAR, fear. That's it. That is it. And like, I said this to another woman this weekend, although she was bringing up something very different, but she was bringing up something along the lines of, not wanting to highlight her clients and different things because she didn't want other people to be taking her clients. And I said, listen, when we make a decision to do something or not to do something, and the root of that decision is fear. I don't want to highlight my client because I'm afraid, da, 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 or I don't want to share this other person's work because da, 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 da. When the root of our decision is fear, that will create a financial glass ceiling. I have seen it time and time again. And so when you have a desire to do something or you want to put something out there and you don't do it because you're afraid of a future, by the way, that hasn't even happened yet, you're creating based on fear. And then you're wondering why you don't have the thing and everyone else is ahead of you. And then you want to sit there and be upset with yourself or have a pity party. Like, oh, well, maybe she has X, Y, like it's easier for her. And you'll have a million reasons as to why it's easier for her. No, it's not easier for her. She's just willing to take a chance on herself. And I know that abundant people, successful people are willing to take risks. And the reality is, if you study successful people, you will see that they did a lot of fucking things that did not turn out the way that they wanted. They, quote unquote, failed time and time again. The difference between the person who is successful and the person who is not is the person who is successful is literally on the field getting their ass kicked, playing the game. The person who is not successful is on the stands watching, and they are literally watching life pass them by. And every year they say to themselves, I'll do it next year. I'll do it when. I'll do it when it's a better time for me. I'll do it when I have more clients. I'll say yes when fill in the blank. Anytime you delay doing something, you are in a program called fear. Called fear. You're in a program called fear, and nobody is going to break you out of that program except for yourself. So, my message today is stop fucking delaying. Stop delaying. And by the way, nobody gives a shit about you. And I say that with so much love. What I mean is everyone is so worried about themselves that they're not focused on you the way you think they are. And if you get some haters, Doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter because they're not paying your fucking bills. Okay. So stop delaying. Like, if this event happens next weekend, amazing. Let's go. But if it doesn't, it's all good. It doesn't, it's like, it's okay. So, what can you go do today to just put yourself out there? What is an offer that you can make? What is a decision that you can say yes to? What is something that you can do today that is going to stretch you? Please go fucking do it. And then come tell me what it is. I would love to know what you're up to. This podcast was brought to you by my international best-selling book, Rich Bitch Money Goals, Becoming the Energetic Match to Wealth, which is available at over 39,000 retailers across the nation. So make sure you pick up your copy today. You can find it in places like Amazon, Target, Indigo, Barnes & Nobles, Walmart, and more.